right, what's up everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Got 15 orders going out the door today, so we're gonna be packing them up and shipping them out. As you guys are coming in, if you're watching this on replay, either on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you say replay down in the chat so I know you came back, and make sure you like the live. And we'll give it a couple minutes for everybody to hop on in. Let me know how your sales were yesterday as you guys are coming in too. Yeah, 15 sales yesterday. Yesterday was a really good day. I only listed 15 items yesterday, but I already got back up. We listed 27 this morning so far. I'll probably list like another 15 to 20 today to make sure I'm on that 30 item per day. I'm trying to keep that up for the last couple weeks. So didn't get that done yesterday, but that's okay because we were out sourcing most of the day. I was pretty tired when we got back. Long day. But welcome in everybody. Give it a couple seconds. Let me slide this over real quick so I can read the chat. All right, we're good. Welcome in. Everybody's hopping on in. Lots of really good sales. 15 sales yesterday. I think 5 Posh, 10 eBay. Lots of like higher dollar sales yesterday. So lots of new tag items going out too. We've been sourcing a lot of retail stores over the last few weeks / months. We're going to source a lot more over the next couple weeks / months. So you'll see a lot more high dollar items coming through. Profit isn't as good as thrifted items, but they're still good profit. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. But welcome in. Good morning, everybody. All right, I guess I'll get started as everybody's hopping on in. We'll start with Poshmark orders first. So the first sale we're going to go over is a bundle sale. I sold 3 Untuck It shirts to one buyer over on Poshmark. So these 3 Untuck It shirts, 1, 2, and 3, all sold to the same buyer for $60. There's a dog. $60. So wait for the dog to stop freaking out. Whoever's at the front door. $60. I think I paid $7.13 each for these. I got to go back and look because Kayla did the spreadsheet. She didn't put it in today, but still really good sale right there. 3 Untuck It shirts going to the same buyer. Easy money. I'm going to throw these in the poly bag and we're going to ship them out. Welcome in, everybody. Lots of people joining over on TikTok. Holy cow. I'm just going to throw these into a tie-back envelope and ship these out. Easy peasy. Do you offer discount when they bundle? Yes, they made an offer. So all these together, I think I had priced at like $70, right around $70, and I took a best offer of $60. So that's their discount. They do get discounted shipping because with Poshmark, you only pay one price on Poshmark for shipping. So they only paid the $8.95 or whatever to be shipped. So if you bundle on Poshmark, you actually get a better deal. If they were to buy these individually, they have to pay that fee or that shipping for each and every item. Good morning, Mary. Do you belong to a Discord to find out your retail arbitrage? No, I don't have a Discord. No, I just go to retail stores to find them. No Discord or anything like that. I missed your live yesterday. I look forward to it. Yes, we didn't do a live thrift yesterday. We'll probably be back live thrifting next week. We'll be back on live thrifting next week. So yeah, I know a lot of people. I had a couple messages on Instagram like, "Where's your live? We want to see your live. Where are you?" It's like, no, we went sourcing still. We just went to other stores is what we did. So yeah, and some of those other stores I don't get good connection in. So yeah, with the retail arbitrage, I don't do Discords or anything like that. Discords are more for like Amazon selling, Amazon arbitrage. For eBay, it's a little bit more difficult. So I just go from store to store and look for the deals. Typically I go to the same stores like once every couple weeks and just check like the new items that they're getting in and get like a better idea of what I'm looking for. Next up, we got a Brooks Brothers shirt. Here it is right here. Just a simple Brooks Brothers shirt. It does have a logo on the front. That's the ones I always tell you guys to pick up. Pick this one up for $6.94, and this one sold for $20. Let me see really quick. I gotta look and make sure this is the right Brooks Brothers shirt. My sales. It is. Okay, we're good. Just making sure. All right, this is going to go back into tie-back envelope. Same as the other ones. I always ship these in tie-back envelopes. Use the free shipping material. What's up, Aaron? I have Autoposher doing the wide price spread on platforms. That's probably because you have some items on Poshmark listed for lower or higher than you do on eBay. So if the prices are all the same, they shouldn't have a high price range or a wide price range. But if they're different prices, she puts that on there so you can tell. Only the ones with the logos. I do pick up the solid white dress shirts and the solid black dress shirts too, but primarily the ones with the logos. You quit your job? Sassy, didn't you say you quit your job the other day? Did you quit a new job already? That didn't take too long. There you go. That one shipped. Next up, we got a good brand to be on the lookout for. The brand is Cricket. This was actually a men's small, and it's still sold. Picked this up for $2.14. It's sold for $25 over on Poshmark. Good sale. It's just a simple blue polo, but these sell really, really well. They have a good following for Cricket. Cricket polo. And again, this is just going to go into a tie-back envelope because it is a Poshmark sale. What's up, Felix? Same one. What am I going to do? Can I come live with you all? We have no space. Is it okay to do different pricing on eBay, Mercari, or keep it the same? Yes, you can do different pricing. They were asking because they saw a wide price range on their auto posher tool. That's because they have different prices. Yeah, plus if you live with me, I'll make you work all day. That's not fun. How do you feel about countering an offer that is about $5 too low? I will still make a profit, but it's below $10 only. Still weak, so faster turnaround. You can make a counter offer on that. I'd probably make a counter offer on that. If you feel like you can counter, because you can make that $5 on the counter, I would. That Untuck It bundle, they offered $20 less, and I countered up $10 more, and they just accepted it. So sometimes it'll go through, sometimes they decline. It's all like a little game, a little back and forth game. Did Kayla get her new ring? She did. New house? No, this is the same house. New ring? Yes, she got her new ring. Next up, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren brand new with tag hoodie. Picked this up for $48.15, and it sold for $76 over on Poshmark. Even it's a few dollars. Don't hold items, not a storage unit. Yes, I mean, if you feel like you can get more for it, I would counter. Especially if you got experience selling that item. There's some items that I know I will sell for a certain price, and if I get a low ball offer, then I'll counter. You shouldn't just accept every single offer. You shouldn't just accept every single offer if you've had experience selling it before. Telling us about Auto Posher. I love it so much. Nice. I love Auto Posher too. If you guys want Auto Posher, I have a link in my bio to save $5 off your first month. I actually just listed 27 items this morning. I've already pulled them from eBay, and now they're sitting on Auto Posher. So right after this live, I'm going to take them and cross-list them. I cross-listed 60 items before I went to bed last night too, because I didn't cross-list the day before. Super easy. It took me like 15 minutes to cross-list 60 items to both from eBay to Poshmark to Mercari. Next up, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie. This is just a simple, like lightweight gray hoodie. Picked this up for $8, and it sold for $25. Just a simple gray Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie. What's up, Bobby? How well do you make out on auction listings compared to buy it now? I don't do any auction listings. 0 auction listings. Everything's buy it now, best offer. No auctions. So all these sales you're about to see for eBay, I have 10 going out. None of them were on auction. There we go. That one shipped. All right. Now let's get over to eBay orders. Orders awaiting shipment. We have $419 worth of sales, 10 orders going out, couple Polo Ralph Lauren pieces too. Lots of Polo sold yesterday. Lots of Brooks Brothers too. Another Brooks Brothers shirt. This one does have a logo on the front as well. Paid $7.47 for this one. Sold for $20 plus shipping. Over on the Bay. Over on the Bay. Why no auction listings? Because when you're selling clothing, I don't believe auction listings are the best way to sell your clothing. Yeah. If I put everything at a dollar auction, like for example, if I put this Brooks Brothers shirt at a dollar auction, 7-day auction, I guarantee it would sell for like $7. Because with clothing, you're just waiting for that one buyer that's searching for a Brooks Brothers shirt for a wedding or whatever they're doing, and they find your listing and then they just buy it outright. Most people don't wait around for auction listings. Typically when you sell on auction, you're selling for less than market price. That's why when we sell on Whatnot, most of our stuff sells for less than market price, because you only have a short window to capture your buyer.
So when it comes to like rare pieces, that's what I would auction. A Brooks Brothers shirt is not a rare piece, so I wouldn't auction that. Surfs does it on like whenever he finds like a Kuji piece or something like that. He'll do those on auction because those make sense because there's a lot of people looking for those. When it comes to something basic like this, you won't make full market price. It wouldn't make sense. How do you cross post to other platforms? Question. I use Posher. Tim, I have a link on my pin post to sign up for Posher. You get $5 off first month. I also have videos on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok going over how I cross post with Posher. So go watch that. If you can't find it on Facebook, go on YouTube and just go on my profile. It's like the third video on my profile. You didn't tell us you weren't doing a live. Yeah, I did. I said the day before. Can I take and redo my whole eBay listing? Yeah, if you made an eBay listing, you just go to edit. You can edit your eBay listing. Have you heard about Atonic bowling shoes? No, I have not. I don't do much in shoes. Like yesterday when I went sourcing, I pretty much skipped over the shoes yesterday. In our area, Ethan goes to pretty much all the stores and he hits the shoe sections. So we pretty much leave him alone, but I don't really, I'll glance at the shoes when I walk by, but I'm primarily selling clothing. What does Surfs go by on Facebook and Instagram? Surfs Up Finds. Surfs Up Finds. All one word. He should be that same name across all platforms if you're looking for him. They restored your live? Yes, they did restore my live. They did restore my live. They restored it actually 4 times. Because, yeah, somebody keeps reporting it and then it just gets put back up. Because I have a way now to get it back up. Next up, we have a Ralph Lauren shirt. This is just a simple brown Ralph Lauren shirt. I picked this up in a bulk buy for $8. This is not typically one I would really pick up, but I got in a bulk buy. Still sold for $19.99 plus shipping. It's a size large. It's nothing crazy. It's just a simple brown Ralph Lauren piece. You have a post on Instagram? Oh yeah, that's right. I did. I did say that. My bad. My bad, Teach. What's up, Joel? Joel in the chat. Yeah, I completely forgot to post on Instagram. Oh well. Oh well. I'll be live next week. We might do it on Thursday though. We might switch up our live schedule to Thursday. We're thinking about it. We're actually going to go live today, but I woke up too late. What is your return policy for eBay? Depends on the item. Some items I have free shipping and free returns. Other items I have free shipping and buyer pays returns. And then other items I have no returns on, like shoes. Brand new shoes, I have no returns on those. So it really just depends on the item. Heavier items, I typically make the buyer pay return shipping. Lighter items like this, you get free shipping, free returns. Mr. Live Shopping, learn so much from you. We've been doing those, we've been doing those over on YouTube. So for the last, well, we didn't do it this week, but the last few weeks, we've been doing those all on YouTube, live on YouTube too. So they get posted right to the feed as soon as we're done. Next up, these actually sold really fast, and it makes me think I always pass these up, and maybe I shouldn't. These are just Nike dry fit lined shorts. I picked these up for $4 locally in a bulk buy. They sold for $19.99 plus shipping in one day. So I might give these a shot. I might buy a couple pairs of these next time we're at the thrift store because these are plentiful at the thrift store. And if I can find them for under $5 and I can sell them for $19.99 in a couple days, then I might give them a shot. But we'll see. I'm gonna try a couple more before I say it's a good buy. But yeah, sold in one day. Super fast. They're gonna ship for 6 ounces. My Ralph Lauren shirts do not sell. That's because most likely when people say that, I always am like, I know exactly what your issue is. One, it's probably your photos. When you look at my photos and you look at your photos, you're gonna be like, oh, that's how he can sell his better than mine because my photos look really good. They entice the buyer to come on in. And then most likely your titles and your descriptions are not good. There's 3 things that go into making a listing sell. Titles, photos, description, photos being number 1. Most of the time when I review a store like yours, I should ask for your store, but I'm not going to do it on live. I'm not gonna do that to you. But yeah, your photos are what make your items sell. Let's just look at some of my orders, all orders. We're gonna go look at some of my Polo Ralph Lauren sales right now. And I'll show you why. My Ralph Lauren shirts sell. Surf's is the same way. Surf's photos are immaculate. That's why his items sell. I'll check yours again. Thanks. Hold on. Let me flip it. Let's go into this one right here.
This is a Polo Ralph Lauren sale. Obviously, this one is brand new attack, so it's a little bit of a cheat. It's a little bit of a cheat, but still, look at these photos. If your photos aren't looking like that, you aren't selling your Polo Ralph Lauren. That's the cover photo. This is the photo that sucks the buyer in to get them to buy. That photo right there. Beautiful photo. Mom actually took that photo. There's my full front. After this, I don't really care what the photos look like too much. I just want them to look at this and get sucked into the listing. And then this is the full front, full back, and then you have all your tag photos. But that is what captures the buyer's eye, brings them in, and gets them to buy your item. Now I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to show you one in pre-owned condition really quick. So that way it's not just all Ralph Lauren shirts sell. No, not all Ralph Lauren. Only certain Ralph Lauren shirts sell. Let's get a good one. This one. No, that's a new. I don't want to do new. I want to do pre-owned. That's a new one too. That's a new one too. That's a new one too. Trying to find one that's, there you go. Look at this one. Pre-owned Ralph Lauren. Pre-owned Ralph Lauren. Can I go into the listing? Yeah, I don't want to get buyers' addresses. There we go. Pre-owned Ralph Lauren. That's a pre-owned Ralph Lauren shirt. Cover photo brings the buyer in. It shows what the item is, has the little Ralph Lauren peeking out, and then has the pony logo right there in the corner. We take it at an angle, so that way it's like artistic almost. Really, really nice looking shirt. And then again, I don't really care what these look like. It's just to show what the item is, full front, full back, your tag photos. But this photo is your main photo that's going to bring your buyer in. Now let's talk about the titles. Titles: Ralph Lauren Classic Fit, Men's, Medium, Blue, White, Plaid, Long Sleeve, Button Down Shirt. All the keywords are right there in the top of the listing. And then all I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom, and this is our listing details. It's just, I literally copy the title. I put for sale is this, copy the title, tell you what condition it is, no holes or stains, and then I have the measurements off to the side. But there you go. This is what sells that Ralph Lauren shirt. Most of the time when people say, I can't sell my Ralph Lauren, I go to their store and their Ralph Lauren shirts are just hanging up like on the back wall, and they're all like, yeah, it's a far away photo, it's a little blurry. That's why your Ralph Lauren isn't selling. Gotta all your pictures. Your number one thing when you're making a listing on eBay is you need to make sure your photos are good. That is what's going to sell your item. You can sell your item over market if your photos look good, because the buyer is like, I trust this. I trust this more than I trust that photo of that Ralph Lauren shirt in the closet, hanging up in front of the closet. Let's go back to the shipping. How many items do you have listed at a time? We have over 2,000 listings right now. I measure everything, yes. Put measurements in the description. How much would you sell a purple label Ralph Lauren long sleeve cotton shirt made in England? You'd have to look that one up. I'd have to see it too. His items look clean, although they're used. The main thing, make it look new again. Yes, make it look good. Make your. They look pressed. None of my items are pressed either. So when actually she doesn't have them over there right now because she just took them out. So when mom lists items, she just lays them flat and she lays the next one on top of another. And then by the next day when she's ready to take photos, they're all laid flat for a full day, and yeah, they're good to go. Saw y'all in Bradenton yesterday. Let's go. What's up, Kelly? Kelly, you didn't stop. You should have stopped and said what's up to us. You should have stopped. Do you do men's dress pants? Yes. The way we do pants is we just fold them into a square and that's our cover photo. It's kind of like this. These G4 shorts. These are shorts, but the pants are the same concept. Let me show this really quick. Kind of like that. Those are brand new Attack G4 shorts. Let me flip this camera for them. Brand new Attack G4 shorts. So pretty much shorts and pants, we take the same photo. This obviously has a tag, so we made sure the tag was on there. But yeah, we just take them, we lay them flat, and then we angle the photo just a tiny bit. So we just turn the camera just a little bit so it's got that like diagonal to it on both sides. It just looks more artistic than just taking a straight on photo. And then after that, we do our hanging photo. So that's the full front, full back, and then we take photos of all the tags. That's it. And this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos. I know some of you try to do like 12 photos for something like this. 5 to 7 photos is all you really need for a listing. That's it. I know some people do another artistic way of taking their photos of like pants is they fold them in half and then they kind of zigzag the pants, so they're sitting like this. That's another good way to take photos of pants. We just don't have a big enough light box. If I had a big enough light box, I actually would do that. Instead of folding them, you fold them in half, and then you take the cuffs, and then you make a V out of it, and then you take a photo like that. Are you using an iPhone? I'm using an iPhone. If you're using a DSLR camera to take your photos, first I want to ask you why. Why? I see people on TikTok do it. Shout out Kings of eBay. He's one of them. Literally makes no sense. You're wasting your time taking photos that way because you get the same quality photos with an iPhone. The thing is, you just need good lighting. That's key. Good lighting is key. You could use an iPhone that's 6 years old and still get the same quality photos as a DSLR camera, taking it in your room or wherever you're taking it, because you just need good lighting. That's it. And then you just take those photos and you upload them via the eBay app instead of taking your card out, putting it into your computer, downloading the images, then taking those images and moving them to the listing. That doesn't make any sense. No DSLR or Samsung. Yeah, you can use a Samsung, I guess. Probably should use an iPhone though. It's way better. Next up, we have an IB Cool shirt. Just a simple long sleeve IB Cool shirt. Paid $7.46 for this. It's not a high dollar sale, but it's bread and butter. These always sell quick, and it sold within less than a week for $17.99 plus ship. So you don't show the measuring tape in the pictures? No, the measuring is in the description. The reason we don't do that is because we take hanging photos. So Sandy, for us to do that, we would have to take the measuring tape and hold it up, which would show like all of our arm and everything. So we just put them in the description. Either you have them in the description or have them in the photos. Either way, give your buyer some kind of measurements. Yeah, I just sold a train. Let's go. Just sold a train for $16.19. How do you handle returns on eBay? Do you wait for the returned item? Yes, you have to wait for the item to be returned to you to refund the buyer. Do not refund the buyer before the item is returned, because if you do it before they ship the item, they don't technically have to ship the item back. You've already approved the return, and in eBay's eyes, you told the buyer that they can keep the item. So wait for the item to get back to you, inspect it, make sure it's in the same condition as you shipped it, and then return the buyer's money. So you don't have to upload your pics to Vindu. I don't use Vindu. I use List Perfectly. Or not List Perfectly. I use Posher. Whoops. I use Posher. I have a link in my bio for it. With Posher, I do all my listings on eBay, and then I hit a sync button, and it pulls all my listings in. I just did that. I should have done this on live to show you guys how easy this is, but I've already done it for today. I've already listed my items. Ready for this? All these listings were listed this morning. All on eBay. All these were listed. I hit this resync button at the very top, and it pulls in all of my listings. So as soon as I'm done as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm going to go ahead and cross post the items, and let me show you how easy it is to cross post these items. Let me just grab one at random. This Ralph Lauren shirt. All I'm going to do is hit list to Mercari. It's going to open up another tab, and then I'm going to make sure everything here is correct. Everything looks to be correct, and then we're going to wait. My computer's been super slow lately, so that's why this is taking forever. Typically, it only takes a few seconds, but my computer lately, I'm probably going to have to get a new computer because this one is super slow. And then you hit list to Mercari. Now this item is listed to Mercari, just that easy. And then you're going to come over here to Poshmark, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to scroll down. I'm going to change this to Ralph Lauren, not Lauren, Ralph Lauren. Casual button-down shirts. This one's now listed to Poshmark. That easy. So if you need a cross lister, that's that easy. And you can confirm both of those were listed if you go check out my Poshmark closet. Yeah, if you need something that easy, go get Posher. Literally I listed 27 items this morning, and then I hit resync at the very top. It pulled in all those listings. Instead of how I used to do it on List Perfectly, I had to tell List Perfectly which items I wanted to bring over. Posher already knows, because it already knows what you have listed, and it's just looking for your brand new listings and bringing them in. It's that simple. Super easy to do. So I also have a guide for Posher on my YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So what's up, MD Picker? Do you think it matters if you use all caps in your listings? I don't think it does. I like doing the capital with the first letter. So every single word, the very first letter is capital. I think it looks better that way. That's awesome. It is awesome. I love Posher. Is your sister still reselling? She is. She does lives in the morning. She said she was doing lives in the morning. Yeah, she still goes to the bins. She finds like crazy stuff. Like, check out her Instagram. That's where she's mostly posting right now, is Instagram. But she isn't really doing much content anymore. She's more focused on the business, kind of like what Ethan's doing too.
Next up, we have some G4 shorts, camo G4 shorts. Pick these up for $37.43. These sold for $53.99. These aren't super profitable, but they sell really fast, especially this time of year. I did pay up for these. I found them at a good old TJ Maxx. I paid full price for them. I was going to wait for them to go on clearance, but I knew these wouldn't last, and they didn't, because I've been to many stores after this, after I bought all these, and they haven't had any more left. So it was a good thing I bought these when I did. So I'm making like anywhere between $10 to $15 profit on these, but I bought a whole bunch all at once, so it's worth it for me. We listed like 25 pairs of these, and it took like 15 minutes. Miss you at Red, White, and Blue yesterday? Yes, we didn't go to Red, White, and Blue yesterday. Yeah, we went to other stores yesterday and sourced. We'll probably be back at Red, White, and Blue next week. What shorts were they? G4. G/FORE. Really good golf brand to be on the lookout for. These are a little flooded. If they weren't flooded because of TJ Maxx, these should have sold for somewhere between 60 to 80 bucks. But because there's a lot of people with them listed right now, the prices fell a little bit. But yeah, G4. That one shipped. Next up, we got another G4 item that I picked up at TJ Maxx. This is a men's G4 polo. This one I paid $37.43 for this one too. This one sold for $50 plus ship. Again, not a huge profit on this, but I bought a few of these all at the same store, and they're easy to list, easy to ship. How was sourcing for you yesterday at all the other stores? It was really good. We spent a little over $1,000 at a few different stores yesterday, so sourcing was really good. What happened to Ethan? He's vanished. He's just more focused on his business. He hasn't vanished. We hung out when Chris was down. We went over to his house for a little bit, hung out with him, talked for a little bit. But yeah, he's more focused on business right now, which is respectable. He's got to pay his bills. With social media, with this, you guys don't understand. With this, I'm actually losing money. I know a lot of you think that we make $1 million on social media. We really don't. This is all, I actually enjoy doing this, so that's one reason why we do it. But yeah, if you're not making a ton of money and you can make a ton of money actually just listing on eBay, that it's more smarter to do that. So that's what his mindset is right now. It just doesn't make sense for him because he doesn't make hardly any money from social. Is Posher cross listing? It is. I just showed a little tutorial on how it cross lists. Posher cross lists. It delists, relists automatically for you. It sends out offers for you. It shares on Poshmark for you. It pretty much does everything you need it to do. The only thing left that Posher needs to integrate, and I know she's probably going to be working on it, is to integrate some kind of number system. So if Posher could somehow track your sales and input that automatically for you in some kind of sales tracker sheet, so at the end of the year you just had to look at Posher and pull all your sales information, that would be the best. If she can automate literally everything in the business, she'll be the number one out of everybody. How many of you guys would love that if Posher could pull all your numbers for you? Like, let's say you sold this Robert Graham shirt for $35.99. It pulled the sales, it pulled the fees, it pulled everything and put it into a line for you, one after another after another. Literally just put it in for you. You didn't have to touch it. But yeah, this Robert Graham shirt I picked up for $8 in a bulk buy, sold for $35.99. I love Jason's spreadsheet, but if I could have something automate that for me, and I know there's services that do that right now. I've looked at them, but they're not super good. But if Posher can make that happen, and even if she made that happen and charged like an extra $15 a month for it, it would be worth it, in my opinion, because then you wouldn't have to do anything with your numbers. You should literally let it do its own thing. Yeah. You do Mercari shipping? Yes. I didn't sell anything on Mercari yesterday, so that's why we haven't shipped anything. I actually sold something this morning, but the buyer's payment failed. Tuned in just in time. Is it just personal preference for you to hang clothes for pics, or do you feel like it's better hung instead of laid out? It's just personal preference. We use a light box. The light box has a hanger spot on it, so that's why I like using that. But yeah, if you do flat lay photos, if you take photos on the ground in your room and you have a well-lit area and your background is your wood floor like mine is, you can still sell items just as well. Just make sure your photos look good. That's key. And they don't have to have a white background. They just have to look good. All right, 2 sales. These are both the same item, but they're different sizes. So these are Polo Ralph Lauren belts. I picked these up retail arbitrage. They're just Polo Bear
Ralph Lauren belts, brand new with tags. They both sold for $44.99. So this is the first one. It's a size 36. And yeah, I paid $13.38 and these sold for $44.99 plus ship. Polo Bear belts. Who would have thought? Polo Bear belts. Thought you're shipping on your own on that platform. No, I changed. As soon as I started cross-listing with Posher puts in the shipping for me. So now I cross-list with Mercari shipping. And then the great thing about that is there's no fees on Mercari anymore. So literally what I sell and what I sell it for is what I make. I like that aspect better too. All right, this is going to ship for 9 ounces. It is in a, what size box is this? 7 by 7 by 6. 7 by 7 by 6. And I'm going to change this to priority. It's going to ship for $8.41. I should put this in a Ground Advantage box, but I don't have any small enough boxes, so I have to ship these priority, unfortunately. When you track your finances, do you track each item separately, or you just add the total spend like receipts from stores? My receipts I do all together as one. Right now, like when I'm reading off my profit, I really don't use that at the end of the year. I only use what I spent for that year. That's just for me to keep track of like how much I'm making per item. So if it's a smart pickup, so I can see if it's a smart pickup or not. But yeah, at the end of the year, I just put all my receipts into, I just sold another item. I put all my receipts into Jason A's spreadsheet underneath the expenses category, and then I just calculate that at the end of the year. It adds it all up for me. We went head first into this, and now organizing. I want to get more organized on sales tracking, but now I don't remember purchase prices. As long as you have your receipts, you're good. As long as you have your receipts, you're good. You need to always keep your receipts, or go back on your credit cards and see how much you spent on at certain stores at certain times. My sales on Mercari have gone up since I switched to the buyer pays fees. Isn't that crazy? And everybody was freaking out about it. Yeah, mine have too. I started Mercari today. Do their shipping prices are crazy high. Do people pay those prices? If your items are under £1, they're pretty comparable to what they would be if you ship on other platforms. After £1, yes, they can go up, but if you ship UPS or FedEx, they will be cheaper. If you keep trying to ship through the post office, it's going to be super expensive. So anything over £1, I always ship UPS on Mercari. Next up, we got another one of those belts. This one's a size 38, and this one also sold for $44.99 plus ship. Something sells on Posher. Yes, it does. It has auto sales detection, Candy. So, like, I just sold the carrots item on Poshmark. That's automatically going to be pulled from Mercari and eBay. Instantly. Well, not instantly. I think it's every, like, 5 minutes it does a cycle and it checks all the listings for you. So you'll see if you sell something, it's not like you go to Auto Posher and it just shows sold. It takes a couple seconds for it to, a couple minutes for it to do its thing. But the chance of you selling on 2 platforms really fast like that is slim to none. I think all the platforms, including Vindu, have the same kind of thing. They don't automatically pull it down. They run every like 5 to 10 minutes and check all your listings. This one's going to ship priority mail for $8.41. Same. Are you on Depop yet? I have listed some items to Depop. I'm going to wait till the end of this month, and whatever credits I have left over, I'll pull all my listings over to Depop. It's probably what I'll do for the next few months until I catch up. Which site is that? It's called Auto Posher. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up, you get $5 off your first month. It's a website. It's not an app, and you set it and forget it. So all your settings, you'll literally just set it and forget it. I'll do a small tutorial at the end of this live, again, showing you exactly how Auto Posher works, since we have a few questions on it. Most people in my live already know how Auto Posher works, but I'll give you guys a little quick tutorial on it. Last sale that we're going to ship out is this train right here. Picked this up for $3.25 and it sold for $13.49 plus ship. Auto Posher, weird as it does. Yeah, use that code though when you sign up. You get $5 off. Don't forget to use the code. It's also affiliate link too, so I do get a kickback when you use the code. But you save money, I make a little bit of money, everybody wins. This is just going to go into a thing of bubble wrap like this, and then I'm just going to tape down both sides and throw it into a poly mailer, and we're good to go. Yeah, right after this I'll flip the camera for you guys. I'll do a quick little Auto Posher tutorial. And then we're going to do some cross-listing afterwards. I might do some cross-listing tonight too, depending on how many listings. I got to catch up because I only did 15 yesterday. I want to do an extra 15 today to catch up. This one is all wrapped up. Put it in a poly bag. Tape it down and ship it out. How many listings do you post in one day? We try to do 30 every single day, and we've been doing 30 every single day, and our sales are up. I think it's up like 15% from last month, all because of consistent posting, and then also cross listing with AP. All right, this is gonna ship for $443. Those are your best sites you're reselling on eBay in this order. Well, Whatnot is number one. That's where we sell most of our stuff, and then we have eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. And then Depop. I haven't sold anything on Depop yet. Find you very educational, really valuable content. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Over on the Facebook. I'm actually live on another site too. Nobody knows what site I'm live on. I'm trying to grow another platform. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm actually live in 4 places today, one of which is not Instagram. And most of you don't even know I have content there. Do you and your wife only have one eBay store? Yes, we have one eBay store. We are married, so our finances are connected. If you are married and you have 2 separate financial accounts, I highly suggest moving everything to one, because you are one. You are married now, so everything is under one account. She doesn't have her own stuff for women's clothing. We put everything in one. Every month our money comes to the same bank account. She uses the bank account I use the bank account she uses, so on and so forth. Yeah, Meta's gonna start. I saw that Meta's gonna start charging monthly for certain things. It's pretty stupid. All right, not that app, no. I can't even say that app here, I don't think. But no, it's not that app. Flip the camera. All right, so let's do tiny auto posh tutorial since we're already done. If you already know what this is and you want to head off, that's perfectly fine. But we'll give a little sneak peek to those who haven't seen what Auto Posher does. So Auto Posher does multiple things. We'll talk about the prices afterwards. It shares on Poshmark for you. It also relists on Poshmark for you. So as you can see today, I've already shared 1,500 items and 11 relist. I haven't touched the screen. I haven't touched the screen in months. It just does this all for me. I've sent out 15 offers and I've followed 54 people back on Poshmark. Am I over here? Yeah, I'm good. Down at the bottom, eBay. I've sent out 10 offers on eBay and I've recreated 34 listings. This is one reason Auto Posher sold me, is because 34 of my items have been delisted and then brand new listing has been recreated on via Auto Posher. So that pushes my listing back up in search. 5 offers have been sent on Mercari, 34 relists. Again, that's huge for Mercari because when your item gets relisted, it pushes it back to the top of search. And then Depop, I only have a few items over there, so it hasn't really done anything on Depop. Until I get more items over there, it's really not going to do anything. And then now Auto Posher has a cross-listing tool. So again, I showed this earlier. All of these items that you see right here, you see how they're not listed on Mercari or Poshmark? It's because I just brought them over from eBay. So I started a listing on eBay, listed it, and then I hit the top left-hand corner has a resync button. You press that button and then it pulls all your listings that are not in Auto Posher yet. It does not pull multiple listings multiple times. So Auto Posher already knows if I hit a resync button again, it wouldn't pull anything in because it already knows that these are over here. That's how good this program is. And then now to cross list, it's super simple. Let's just cross list this Untuck It shirt really fast. We go through men's Untuck It, pulled all of the listing data over from eBay. It even pulled my price and my custom SKU over from eBay. Super simple, super easy. Then we're going to scroll down. It's going to put everything in your category, your brand, your size, your shipping. Everything is good to go. Smart pricing. You can turn this on and off. You can set this however you want. And then all you're going to do is hit the list to Mercari button. And then this is now being listed to Mercari. What's up, Smoky Mountain? So this is being listed to Mercari. Boom, that's listed to Mercari. Now we're going to list it to Poshmark. We're just going to click on the list to Poshmark feature. And then we're going to go through and make sure everything's correct. Looks like everything's good. Typically when Mercari is good, Poshmark is also good too. And then you just hit list. And now this is listed to Poshmark. That easy. So if you don't believe me that this is listed to Poshmark, we'll just go over to Poshmark really quick. Here we go.
There's that Untuck It shirt right there at the very top. I gotta pull these people over. Bing, 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 bing. There's the Untuck It shirt right there. Right there at the very top. The reason why this is the first listing is because Posher just shared this listing. So literally right after I listed this item got shared. So that's why it's there. What was the other item we listed earlier today? I forget what it was. I forget what we listed earlier. Somewhere down here. What was it? It was something else, but it's listed here. But yeah, that easy to cross list. Super easy, super simple. So if you need a cross lister, again, link in my bio, go sign up. You get $5 off your first month. There's also a 7-day free trial too. So you can use it. You can use my code, and for the first 7 days, you get it for free. I don't know how many listings you get for the free trial. I'm sure it's like a limited amount, but you can at least try to see how it works. Yeah, super easy, super simple. It'd be great if you took the keyword from eBay, see the theme, and put it over to Poshmark as a style tags. I don't do any style tags. I don't do anything like that. Nothing on Poshmark or that's like, to me, that's like filling out each and every item specific on eBay. It just doesn't make any sense. How do Lulu sell for you? They sell good. Blue brings out the color in your eyes. Thank you, Surfs. Appreciate that. If you buy yellow Texas TJ Maxx, do you return if not sold? No. Typically, I don't do that. I buy it and I keep it. I keep it until it sells. I do enough research on the item that I know it's going to sell based off the price I'm paying for it. So I'm not one of those people that will buy at TJ Maxx and within, I think it's like 30 or 60 days you have to return, or 90 days. I don't do the return thing. So does it show how much you purchased each item for? Auto Posher? Yes, because I put it in my custom SKU. Oh, I forgot to talk about prices. I put it in my custom SKU. So right here, as you can see, for this Ralph Lauren shirt, I paid $642. $642 is going to be put in each one of my listings too. And pricing, since people are probably going to ask about pricing. Here's the pricing. So if you just want the automation, it's $35 for all of these. If you just wanted Poshmark automation, it's $25. If you wanted just the cross listing without the automation, it's $39.99 a month. And then if you needed 2,000 listing credits, it's an extra $20. So with this, you get $750. With this, you get 2,000. And then you get 500 smart credits, which is background removal, stuff like that, if you use that. I don't ever use those. So, and then if you want the bundle, so you want both of these together, you'll save money. You'll get it for $69.99 a month. And then also if you needed the extra, if you need 2,000 listing credits, $89.99. This is actually the one I pay for. I pay for the $89.99 a month. But this is all on autoposher.com. You can just head over there and see exactly how the pricing works to figure out which one will work best for you. And again, use that code, get that free $5 off. So all those plans would be $5 off your first month, depending on what plan you go with. It won't work on the phone. No, Autoposher does work on the phone. So if you caught my tutorial video, Maria, I did one a few weeks ago. That was all done on the phone. Autoposher is a website where you just go to and you set all your settings, and then you can close down the app or close down the website and be done with it. I haven't changed my Autoposher settings in months. It does not have to be open to run. It does not have to be open to share your stuff. It literally just runs in the background all the time. People claim it puts it higher in search. Possibly, but if you share, Robin, when you share your item gets moved to the top of search. There's certain listings that will always be at the top because those people pay to promote, but your listing will be near or at the top of search as long as you're sharing. Sharing is key on Poshmark. It's not so much about style tags and stuff like that. You just share it and it goes back to the top. Autoposher shares my closet twice every single day. Every day, twice a day, the item is at the top of search. Does your computer have to be on? No. It does it all in the background. Again, you set it and forget it. Autoposher is a website. You set it and forget it. So all of the things done on my dashboard, I have not changed. These are just constantly running in the background. If you remember, I think this was at like 311. Now it's at 313. So you don't have to keep this page open. You set it, leave the page, and forget about it. Hey, I just lost connection for a second. Whoops, I lost connection. That's weird. Over on the TikTok land. But
yeah, if you guys are interested, go through the link in my bio. Go sign up. Go get your free $15. I know that was like a little auto posture spiel at the end, but we had a bunch of questions. At least you got those answered. I am gonna go get some cross listing done with auto posture. I'll do that now, and then I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then we're gonna relax for a little bit before the kids get home. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you guys